I figured out my problem. I figured out my problem. And now I can do my show. I figured it out before midnight. It's a little chopper right now just because I'm closing my window here, closing the program. But we're going to be starting the show with just a few seconds. Just a few seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? For those of you who are watching the pre-show, you got a little bit of a teaser of what's coming on the show today. Just looking at my numbers, getting a little nervous here. I'm getting a little nervous. Samantha Barley is messaging me, asking me, so what's the deal? Starting now. All right. But it's still kind of going slow. No, I thought I solved my problem. I thought I solved my problem. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did solve my problem. Let's unplug you. Maybe that'll help. Running on battery power now. Running on battery power. I thought I solved my problem. I just did the pre-show and it was working perfectly fine. Computer is overheating. That's the issue. This is a shame. And I thought everything was going okay. You know what? I have one more idea to solve my problem. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. Yay! All right. Okay, good. I didn't have to go worry. Show starts right now, folks. Hey there, my name is Peter Hartman. You're watching Bad Guru Nightly, and I am Bad Guru. This show is meant to serve as a reminder that your attention matters. You see, what we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. We shape our world with the power of our attention. So it's important to be deliberate. And I'm so glad you decided to give me some of your attention here. Tonight, we'll be talking about how I survived giving up on my dream. I know it sounds pessimistic, but it's not. It's really, it's uplifting. But first, how was your day? How was your day? Did you deal with problems? Did you have to troubleshoot? Did you have to deal with technical issues? Because I did. How was your day? Was it a good day? It's good to have a moment of reflection where we look back on our day and ask ourselves, how did it go? What did I do? How is it happening? There was somebody who came to a meetup recently, a lovely lady I'm growing very, very fond of. And she said, I watch Bad Guru Nightly. And when you ask me how my day was, sometimes I go, it was terrible. Now I think about it every time. So it's really a lot of fun. I know you might have good days, bad days, terrible days, great days, outstanding days, okay days, so-so days. I get it. Bad Guru gets it, okay? Today was one of those days for me. It was just one of those days where the computer doesn't work at all, where the streaming wasn't working. I had one of those days. I get it, where things don't go well. Way more serious things than your computer not working might happen to you. So I get it. I definitely do get what it's like to have a bad day. But I tell you, you still have a choice. Every single moment of every single day, you got a choice. You got a choice to make. Am I going to move in the direction of my dreams, of what I value, of my purpose in life, of what I care about, or am I not? I'm going to find some reason, some excuse why I'm not going to be my better version of myself. I'm going to find some reason not to live up to my potential. I'm going to find some reason to not be who I want to be. You got a choice, folks. And honestly, from my perspective, it seems like no choice at all. But I get it. It's tough. It's tough. It's hard. It's hard being a human being. All right? It's a difficult thing being a human being, okay? It's probably a lot easier being a dog than it is being a human being, huh? Sometimes you think, if I can just be a dog, have people rub my belly, eat some food, smell all the dog's butts. You smell nice. Can you imagine being a dog and thinking that the smell of a butt is nice? Oh, nice. I know, man. Good days, bad days, terrible days. But that's why Bad Guru is here, to be here with you, to remind you of your own power and to empathize with you. That's what I'm here for. And maybe give you something that'll distract you a little bit, remind you of how special the world is, and inspire you towards better actions. Or not. Maybe you're just watching this, laughing at Bad Guru, going, haha, look at that idiot. He can't even figure out how to stream onto YouTube. Look at this guy. How is he going to help us when he can't even figure out how to stream? He can't even fix his shirt, you know. Look at his boobies there. Look at his boobies through his shirt. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. You got to love yourself, man. Boobs and all. Okay, that went a little weird. Everything got kind of strange there. My mom picked on me the other day. So she said I was growing boobs, that I should get a training bra. And I was like, But it's okay. I love my mama. I love when she teases me. And I love when anybody teases me. I love when I tease myself. And I tease you a little bit, you know. I tease you about your day. I tease you about the thing that's going on. But it's good to have a moment of reflection where you look back at your day and you ask yourself, how did it go and how could I have done better? And what can I do tomorrow? That's the best part of it. Reminding yourself that you got a choice. Something to do tomorrow. How to make life better tomorrow. That's really important. All right. Oh, what do we got here? We got people in the chat here. Oh, my window is not good, so let me fix that. Okay, this is gonna be weird for a second here, but just give me a moment. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. That's for later. Okay, my chat here is a little weird, so let me open that up so you guys can see. There we go. Look, folks, we got the chat on the screen now, and we can see what's going on. Okay, it's a little off center, so let's correct that. Let's correct that. Move that over here. Fix that like that. All right. Move that over. There we go. Back onto the screen. We got chat, folks. What do we got? Samantha Barley here saying there's a bit of a lag. Now it looks good. Smiley faces. Look at that. Look at how Samantha Barley, she's always helping me. Did I move that away? What the heck just happened there? What the heck just happened? Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Don't show them the clip yet, Peter. You got to tease them. Don't show them the clip yet. There's a clip I'm going to show you later on, guys. It's going to be embarrassing for me, but hopefully it'll be nice for you. Let me just put this in the middle of the screen so we can see the chat that comes up here. Go back to our main window. Hey, fun. Yeah, Samantha says fun. We're always trying to make the show better. Keep adding more things. It gives us some technical glitches sometimes, but you know what? Come on, it's fun. You write a comment and it gets posted there below. There's a little bit of a delay, so you're going to see what I deal with. When you post a message and you can see how long it takes for me to actually respond to it, you're going to see there's a little bit of a delay. But we're having a fun time here. Samantha Barley, self-discovery life coach extraordinaire in the chat. Always good to have you here, Samantha. Really, really good. All right. I hope you had a great day. Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a great day. We're going to move this chat away now. We'll check back on it a little bit later and see where we're at. All right. Let's start the show. It's 11:24. I haven't eaten. I'm starving. I got other things to do, but I'm really excited about this topic of the show because I get to tell you something that I've never told you before, that I might not have never told you before. You ever wonder why there's guitars there? Why does Peter have guitars? Is he a musician? He wanted to be a musician, and we're going to be talking about that. I think it's time to start the main topic of the show. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Let's see what the chat says. There's a delay. Chat's not going to say nothing. Let's start it. Before we go any further, remember to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell. Oh, I moved it. Click the little bell so that you know. Where do I have to point? There, right there. Click the little bell so that you get notified when Bad Guru Nightly goes live and when I upload videos, right? So subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Really appreciate it. All right, folks, how I survived giving up on my dream. You wonder, what was your dream, Peter? Well, if you were listening just a moment ago, you know my dream was being a musician. I want to be a musician. I love singing so much. It's part of the reason why I sing during the show. It just gives me an excuse, a little bit of an excuse, a little bit of a place to express myself in the way that I always wanted to express myself. Ever since I was yay high, I wanted to be a musician, a singer. And, you know, I learned the guitar, I practiced singing, and then things kind of went sour. But let me show you what it was like when I was on YouTube. I'm just going to show you a tiny little clip of me singing, okay? I've never showed this to anybody, all right? So this is special for Bad Guru Nightly fans, okay? I never showed this to anybody. It's buried behind my YouTube. You can't find this video online. It's nowhere. It's a crappy quality. It's crappy. It's all skewed and all that stuff. But look, it'll give you an example, a little taste of what my passion was back in the day. Your facial expression might have been considered indication to the sights of the people delighted by the impromptu show. I'm surprised, I'm shocked to see your head moving from side to side in the universal sign of hell no. You're curious, so come on and talk to me. You know you're curious, no, sleeping with the devil is no tragedy. You're dangerous, so, but come on, ask yourself, am I that Western man? All right, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down, shut down younger Peter with his black hair, shut it down. It's over. That's all you get, all right? That is all you get, all right? I can see, let's see if anything pops up in the chat here in a second, but my goodness, folks, I loved doing that. I loved playing. It was a miserable experience recording myself and going online and being on YouTube. That was very difficult. It took all of my willpower to do that over and over, especially considering how crappy I was, but yeah. That was my dream, to sing. I love singing. You're curious, so come on, talk to me. You're curious, so sleeping with the devil is no tragedy. You're curious, so and come on, ask yourself, am I that worse than anybody else here? Whoa, I haven't sang that in a long, long time. A long, long time. Man, that brings me back, man. That opens up my heart so badly. I hope the audio came through there. I hope I did the check and the audio came through there. But I really love to sing. And then I developed this thing called, okay, so I had to deal with social anxiety, extreme social anxiety, and I had to deal with the shakes. I get the shakes when I get excited, you know. I shake. I just shake naturally, you know. It's hard for me to even hold the microphone, hold the pen. I went to a doctor one time, to my family doctor, and I said, Doc, I shake. You know, what do we do about this? And he said, you know, some people shake. Some people shake. I don't know why he sounds like Obama, but some people, they shake. And never did anything about it. Couldn't find anything about it. Couldn't find anything wrong. Didn't know what was going on. So I shook. But that wasn't why I stopped playing the guitar. That wasn't why I stopped singing. I stopped singing because a problem that I had got so much worse. It's a condition called hyperhidrosis. Hyperhidrosis, excessive sweating. You know, some people, they get it on their hands. They sweat on their hands a lot. Some people sweat on their nose, the back of their neck, their back, their feet or whatever. Me, it's my whole body, man. If I get just a little bit nervous, if I just get a little bit nervous, I just start sweating. I start sweating. I get a little bit more excited and energetic, and if I move it, I just start dripping with sweat. I mean, it looks like I've come out of the shower, all right? Literally. You think I'm joking. You think I'm being extreme. I am not joking. I am not being extreme, all right? I sweat profusely, just dripping with sweat, soaked. And the sweat would go into my eyes. I couldn't keep my eyes open when I played the guitar. It'd go into my mouth, and it'd be just spitting of water, and it'd be sliding on my hands to the point where I couldn't even play the guitar. Miserable. And it got worse and worse year after year. It got worse and worse year after year, and to the point where I literally couldn't play anymore. I just couldn't do it. And honestly, it broke me. I lost the music. That's what I call it. I lost the music. I couldn't sing anymore. I couldn't think straight anymore. Life got kind of dark for me, and I really went into a dark depression. You know, music got me out of the house. Music got me out of the door. Music kept me a little bit more social. And when I couldn't play anymore, it was devastating. And it's still something that bugs me to this day, you know. So how did I survive it? How did I survive giving up on my dream? I had to decide. One day I had to decide, look, I'm not making any progress with this. I'm not going any further. I have these physical conditions. I don't know what to do about them. I know if I try to keep myself absolutely centered, this is what I do to this day. This is how I deal with my sweating. If I keep myself absolutely centered and absolutely focused and absolutely confident, then I'm able to perform, then I'm able to do it. I get a little bit of moisture, I get a little bit of sweatiness, but it's okay, it's manageable. But when I have to be physical, like when I'm moving my hands and speaking loudly, singing loudly, the energy involved with that just sends me over the edge. And so I couldn't sing anymore. And that was the end of Peter the musician. And making the decision in my mind to let go of that, it was something else. It made me feel like I'd lost a part of myself, and it made me feel like I don't know, like I'd never be happy again. Like I couldn't find happiness. That I had no purpose. That there was nothing valuable left in me. That I was no longer worthy. So I'm just looking at my phone here just to see, in case anybody is chatting. I just want to make sure that that we can see that here. All right. Let's check out the chat. I love your singing. Samantha Varley. She gets to hear me sing because I can sweat in front of her. Who cares, you know? Thank you for saying that, Sam. Yeah, I love the singing too. I love it too, but it went away. And I had to look in the mirror and recognize the how unlikely it was that I was going to move forward with this. I mean, I could try, I could press on, but it just got so difficult. You ask yourself, like, when do I give up? When do I stop? When do I give up? And, you know, are there times where I wish I didn't give up? I mean, I did. At the time, I did everything I could. And so I let it go. And then I thought about it. And I got through my funk. And after a couple of years of getting through my funk, I asked myself, well, what is it that I really want to do? Is it necessarily, literally, does it have to be singing? And I realized, well, what I really loved about singing wasn't necessarily the singing part. That's fun. But what I wanted to do was express myself. What I wanted to do was express myself, and that's what I felt like I was missing. And so I decided to express myself in other ways, in ways that didn't involve me straining myself, that were less likely, less prone to me becoming a sweaty mess. So I started public speaking. I started speaking my ideas. I started expressing myself just with speaking as opposed to with singing. And I found a measure of joy in doing that. I found a measure of satisfaction in doing that. And it certainly didn't compete with singing, but it was a start. I did enjoy it. And after the first few successful times, I really began enjoying it. I began realizing that I had a knack for that as well as for singing. That I had a knack for expressing myself, of being entertaining, of explaining high concepts in simple ways. I started falling in love with expressing myself. I could see how valuable my words were to the people who I was talking with. I survived giving up on my dream by creating a new gosh darn dream. I started again from the ground up, building myself up a new talent, a new skill, a new ability, still in line with my old one, tangentially related, right? Using words to express myself. I love songwriting. I love expressing myself, and I love writing, coming up with my talks and my ideas and expressing myself in that way. I survived giving up on my dream by beginning a new dream. You got a dream. You gotta have something to pursue in this life, whether it's a passion, an interest, or a curiosity. You gotta have something to pursue in this world, something that allows you to be who you are fully, or more fully. And I found that. And partly I'm grateful that that happened with singing with me. Oh, am I still choppy again? Am I choppy? No. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that that had occurred, because it allowed me to discover other aspects of myself that I don't know that I would have found. Sam, if you're watching this, you'll let me know if I'm choppy again, if you're there. But you know what? I could check it myself. Maybe it's just my phone. Just want to make sure, folks. Just want to make sure. All right, looks weird here, but I ain't moving on my phone. Hope you guys can see me. Oh, maybe I opened up the wrong one. Yeah, I opened up the wrong one. That's why. Okay, don't be weird, Peter. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Live. There we go. Click the right one. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Not choppy. Samantha says not choppy. Just pay attention to the chat, Peter, and then you'll know. You'll know. Samantha's always on your side, and she's got you backed up. Well, whenever she's there, which is perfectly fine by me. Thank you, Samantha. It was tough giving up on my dream, and I found something else, and I was grateful that I found this other thing. Honestly, I like what I do now as much as I like singing. What's more is that I found a way to evolve what I'm doing. Like right now, the show, it allows me to sing. It allows me to sing more. I know you guys, maybe some of you don't like it, but I'm on the show and I think to myself, I can just be myself. I can do Bad Guru, do whatever he wants. And then it occurred to me one day, just start singing. Start singing. And so I sing on the show. If you wanna be somebody, you know what I mean? If you wanna go somewhere, better wake up and pay attention. And I get to sing. I found a way to do what I want to do, even in the smallest part. And my God, it feels good. When I first started singing on the show, I felt like I was that young guy again. I felt like I was this guy again. Your facial expression might have been considered indication to the sights of the people delighted by the impromptu show. I felt like I was that guy again. Dark-haired young Peter singing. I felt like I was that guy again. I felt rejuvenated, alive, reborn, rebirthed, resurrected, back to my old self, fully. I walked down another path, and it connected me back to the path that I was on before. And so you might not know this, but Bad Guru is working on an album. Huh? What? Huh? Did he say that? Yeah, Bad Guru is working on an album. An album where he raps and he sings and he has a good old fun time just for the sake of having fun. I ain't trying to be a musician anymore. I'm not trying to be a world famous singer. But I'll still have fun doing it. And maybe it'll inspire other people to just get out there and do the thing that matters to them. And if you can't do the thing that matters to you because you have some obstacles, some impediment to your path, well, go down another path and you might find that all roads lead to Rome. All roads lead to who you really are. And you might find yourself capable of doing the thing that you thought you couldn't do because you learned to do something else you never thought to do in the first place. How I survived giving up on my dream? I started a new dream, recognizing that dreams, all that I wanted, was connected by me. So it gave me the willingness to pursue this new path, believing and hoping that one day I'd rejoin that other path that I had left. It's not just straight roads, folks. Circuitous roads, circuitous paths. You never know where you're going to go. I'm happier now. You know, I thought about it and I realized I didn't really want to be a musician. I like singing, but I didn't like doing shows, and I didn't like the idea of touring the country or the world. I didn't like the idea of singing the same songs over and over again. There were a lot of things about being a musician that I really did not like, that didn't jive with me. But I found something else. I'm looking real weird at you because now I know I'm choppy. Now I know things are going slowly. Anyway, maybe I should just end the show and let that be it. My computer's probably overheating. Folks, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have a dream and you feel like you gave up on it or you couldn't do it, just know that you can keep moving forward. And when you keep moving forward, you might find yourself right back to the thing you love the most, or something even better. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Click that little bell so that you know when Bad Guru Nightly goes live. And I'm going to end this show on a choppy note, but we got through most of it. Samantha Barley here is thumbs upping it all. Thank you so much for that. Really love your attention. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And maybe I'll sing some more. Samantha says, bravo. Well, thank you so much. Show's going to keep getting better and better, folks. More and more interesting, more and more stuff coming. I got a lot of things planned. Just gotta figure out how to do them as I go, right? Technical problems, and you're there with me. This is a work in progress. Bad Guru Nightly is a work in progress. So is Happy for a Change, but you're here for the journey, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. My name is Peter Hartman. You're watching Bad Guru Nightly, and I am Bad Guru. See you tomorrow.